The FRS dome shell has 3 standardization triangles along the base of the device. These triangles mark the location that the fat and skin will be aligned on the shell. There are also 3 stations of magnets embedded into the dome. These magnets will hold the exercise towers in place after the synthetic tissue layers are placed on the dome base. There is a small cutout in the opening at the top of the shell. The dome lid has a corresponding notch. When the lid is placed such that the notch and cutout align, the lid can be attached properly. This ensures standardized placement. However, if the lid is placed incorrectly, the lid will not fit to the shell. When placed correctly, the magnets in the lid should align with the 2 vertically embedded magnets on the shell. The synthetic fat layer is the first piece that will go on the dome. First, you must peel the protective wrapping off the back side of the fat. On the back side of the fat are 6 vessels. When the fat is flipped over, the vessel should be covered by 2 millimeters of fat material. The fat is placed with the back side flush to the dome shell. If this is the first use of the fat, you should align the solid black triangle with the embedded triangle. If this is the second use of the fat, you should separate the used skin from the fat and rotate the fat so that the open triangle is aligned with the embedded dome shell triangle. Once all of the triangles are aligned, peel the protective wrapping from the top of the fat. Align one of the triangles on the skin with one of the fat triangles. Carefully pull the skin over the dome to completely cover the fat. Smooth out any creases in the materials, and you will want to check that all the skin triangles are properly aligned with the solid fat triangles and the embedded triangles on the dome shell. You will need 3 packages of dyed 2O Vicryl CT2 for each dome skin. For the suturing exercise, measure and tie 2 knots 15 centimeters from the base of the needle. Trim off any excess suture and insert the suture from the back side of the skin through the single dot left of the incision. Using the leftover suture, measure and cut 15 centimeters from the tail end of the suture and set this aside, as this will be used for the knot tying exercise. Place the lid onto the dome with the edges of the tissue under the rim of the lid. Using the included screws, secure the lid onto the dome. Be sure that the tissue is appropriately anchored under the lid and will not move during use. Place 2 of the towers on the markers located directly above the incision. The tongues on the base of the towers should be aligned with the tongue markers on the skin. Using the puzzle piece to the left of the incision as your orientation point, place 2 towers on the magnets directly above the puzzle piece in the dome lid. The tongues on these towers should face each other and lie along the line of the triangle. If a tongue is placed on the line of the triangle, but not facing the other tower, the S-wire will not be in the correct orientation. Place a tower on each marker located below the suture station on both sides of the puzzle piece. The tongue on the base of these towers should also be aligned with the tongue markers on the skin. Place 2 of the included rubber rings on the S towers located in the lid. Thread the suture through the eyelets of the knot tying towers and put a 3rd arm cutting band across the dome lid.